Hi, it's Jacob again. Today we're looking at the SAT, particularly the writing section. This is SAT practice test number 1, one of the calibration exams, and we're going to take a look at question number 11. So we have a punctuation thing here. We have possible wording changes in 2. Let's talk about it. So immediately what I see is I see a comma conjunction, and I also see a colon. Depending on how well you know your grammar, you may have recognized right off the bat that a comma conjunction and a colon are 2 ways to split up sentences. If you don't know that, the most important skill you could have on this section or on the ACT's English section is recognizing complete sentences, knowing how to break them up, and use those punctuation marks. So comma conjunction, a comma fanboys does that job. A colon can do that job. You're only required to have a sentence before. You can have whatever you want after. It can be a complete sentence. So the first thing I'm going to check is, do I have a complete sentence before? Because if I do not, C and D are out. If I do have a complete sentence before, A and B are out. Because consumers reap the nutritional benefit of Greek yogurt and support those who make and sell it, it's not a complete sentence. So there's a lot. This is why it's a funny problem, is because of the word because. You can look at because as a conjunction. I think it's still defined that way in most dictionaries. Or you can look at it as a preposition. And I think this kind of straddles it. But the function of because here is to break what would be a sentence otherwise. If I say to you, if I ignore the because and I just say, consumers reap the nutritional benefits of Greek yogurt and support those who make and sell it, period, that works as a sentence. Consumers, subject, verb, reap, benefits, object, and blah, 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 bunch of modifiers and stuff on the end. This busts it up. And you can look at it as busting it up as either a prepositional introductory clause or a conjunctive introductory clause or whatever. There's so many fancy names for things in grammar. Either way, this because breaks it as a sentence. I do not have a sentence before, therefore it cannot be C or D. Now, I'm not worried about the back end being a sentence terribly because I'm not dropping in and out of nouns or verbs. If I was dropping in and out of nouns or verbs, I would worry about having 2 sentence fragments joined together. But since the only difference in wording is therefore, I'm like, oh, well, whatever, you know? Because consumers reap the nutritional benefits of Greek yogurt and support those who make and sell it, farmers and businesses should continue, Farmers and businesses should continue finding safe and effective methods of producing the food. That sounds pretty good. Let's try it with therefore. Because consumers reap the nutritional benefits of Greek yogurt and support those who make and sell it, therefore, farmers and businesses should continue finding safe and effective methods of producing the food. I don't feel like that therefore belongs. And let's kind of talk about why, and more of an informal and a casual way. I'm not going to get too grammary. I could rearrange this really easily, right? I could move all this to the back, and I could start this sentence with, farmers and businesses should continue finding safe and effective methods of producing the food because consumers reap the benefits of Greek yogurt. I'd probably swap out Greek yogurt for the food here, and that works. But then let's try it if I move that to the back with therefore. Therefore, farmers and businesses should continue finding safe and effective methods of producing the food because consumers reap the... It's kind of like I have a double conclusion, right? It's almost like I have a double conclusion. So because is kind of like a concluding word in backwards in some ways. For the cause of. Jan didn't go to the dance because she was grounded, right? Jan was grounded, therefore she didn't go to the dance. You see how because and therefore did the same job, except you had to flip the order of the sentence? That's what's going on here. You have overkill. Just go with what sounds right. Go with letter B. Hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoy the softer approach to grammar. Feel free to contact us at thetestguy.com. Good luck and have a great day. Thanks.